Hello everybody, I'm Bear Skills. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Long Dark. So we're back here again for some more Long Dark. Definitely missed this game, and I definitely want to play some more. So back here, we made it back to the camp office in our last episode. A lot of sprains going on here. It's almost a nighttime, so we are going to pass some time and wait for nighttime. Hopefully things go well. We just need to get to nighttime basically, and then we're going to sleep. We'll sleep through our sprains as well as the pain. I'm letting myself drop a little bit of condition here, not eating or drinking, just so that I can get a little bit of extra time and usage out of the food I have. Also, I do want to say I did 2 videos on Chernobyl today for you guys, and between the 2
Just need to
videos,
close my eyes.
there was a bit of an issue with my video recording software not recording some content in between the 2 episodes, so it kind of came out a little choppy, and I do apologize for that. I'm not sure why it did that, but things happen, and I can't really go back because the way the game has saves, sadly. But it just kind of is the way it is. Okay, we don't have a lot of water, so let's get our lantern out here. We got some water somewhere around here, I think. Not here. We have water downstairs. I don't really remember. I do most of my cooking up there, so we don't have water now. I'm not gonna have any down here either, so we gotta make water. Something we definitely gotta do. We got enough to make it through the night, though, which is what's important. So we can sleep an easy 10 hours. Because we ate, we drank enough. Should be able to get through 10 hours pretty easily. You can hear the aurora going on in the background, which means we did not have to deal with that, which is nice. It is morning. Need to drink. So we'll need a fire, and all of our sprains healed up, so we're good again. We just have a sprain risk because of our over-encumbrance, which isn't bad at all. So we got some firewood up here. We got our cooking pots, of course. So we're going to start a fire. Yeah, we'll just use a stick. You know what, I'll use an accelerant. I got so much of it. Why not? Might as well. Make us fast fire. I'll put a piece of coal in there. And a few pieces of cedar. There we go. Alright, let's max out our water. And it boiled. Now we gotta let it, well, we melted it. Now we gotta let it boil. Boiled. There we go. So we can drink. And yeah, we're just gonna basically spend today making some water. We can make more, for sure. So we gotta let it melt. Then we gotta let it boil. And it's good to take. Let's do this a few more times at least.
So hungry.
I don't want to put more on the fire. But it should be enough for the time being. Pretty heavy right now. That's okay. Drop some water. 3 pounds of it. That'll get us through for a day or so.
All this gear is slowing me down.
45 minutes, that's fine. Still got a cooking pot on our inventory, in case we need it. Now, we're gonna head down. Okay, these are all cured. We don't have to worry about repairing our clothing, right? If we take a look through here, that's a 99, that's an 88, that's a 96, 71, 71, 80, 80, 79, 90s, 90s, 90s. Okay, 70. So our underwear and our rabbit skin hat could use a repair soon, but not quite yet. Let's take a look outside, see what kind of weather we have going on out here. Pretty decent weather. Could be worse, but it could be better, but it definitely could be worse, that's for sure. That is a for sure. You know what? Since we got this deer out here, we're gonna head over. We're gonna see if we can't drop the deer with our revolver. Might as well give it a shot at least.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Because we can get pretty close. Crouching, he's heading right towards us. Should get a pretty steady, stable shot in on him. And if we hit him in the head, we have enough revolver skill, it pretty much should drop him. Yeah, but he is moving away from us now. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. Great, well, it did not go as planned at all. Probably should have got the rifle or the bow for that kind of situation. Whatever you'd like to call it. He is coming back to us, though. He didn't move too far because it was the revolver. The rifle, he would have ran quite a bit farther. We can get pretty close to him here. I'm not too good. I'm out of practice. I haven't really played too much Long Dark. Just those past few episodes we were doing. Well, we did hit him, so he'll go down eventually. Mostly just gives us revolver skill, which is what I'm worried about. Yeah, we're back here on the Long Dark. We did some Chernobyl videos today, a couple of them. We're going to do 3 of those today, but instead we're going to do 2 of those, 1 Long Dark. I don't know why, but between the 2 Chernobylite videos we did, I was going to do a 3rd one that was in between. But for some reason, it just didn't record properly at all, so it didn't come through basically watchable at all. So I had to scrap that and decided, you know what, I feel like jumping on the Long Dark. And so here we are. Now I did some videos recently on Outriders, new game, looter shooter, 3D, or not 3D, third person looter shooter. Pretty fun game, to be honest, really nice. But, you know, you guys didn't seem to go crazy for it, like other games. So, figured we'd check out some more Chernobyl, because I know a few of you were really excited to see, quite a few actually, were pretty excited to see the story progress and to see what Igor has in store for him and Tatiana. So I figured we'd put a little time onto that. But for right now, 70%, huh? What's the one downstairs? That's got to be our main rifle. Because we need to clean our revolver, and we need to clean probably our rifle too. At this point, I don't remember if guns will lose their condition over time. 90%? We'll grab it. Clean. 25%. That'll be enough to clean our rifle. And well, we got so many firearm cleaning kits. Yeah, that's right. We got to store all this stuff we have with us. Organization. That's what we got to do. All right, let me get that a little bit done. We don't really have a lot of place to store things, so we're gonna have to just kind of make piles. So, for example, like that. Like that. Where's our firearm cleaning kit ones? Should be good. We've got a bunch of flares to drop. Alright, well that should help a little bit. Now let's get to our rifle here, and let's clean it. Oh wow, we'll actually improve it by 9%. That's really nice. So let's clean that up. Sweet. And now let's clean our revolver. Cleaned by 9%. Wow, really nice. So that's like really nice. 5%. So effectively you get quite a bit of percentage out of it. You get double basically. Well, this one won't complete it all the way clean, but it'll get us a little bit better. And I'll have to grab another one, use part of it to clean this. But hey, at least we're getting 9%. 9's way better than 3 or 5. Way better. Let's grab another firearm cleaning kit. Start using it. We need to finish cleaning. And that'll take pretty much most of the day. We'll grab a whetstone. We might as well use it to sharpen up some tools we have. Might as well. We have so many of them. Cleaning skills increased to 78. Should go up to 79. We're actually going to get it up here to 80. Once we do, it might get up to 10% improvement, which would be cool. And that'll effectively mean that every whetstone is 2 complete cleans. Not quite. 10%. Yes, should get there soon, though. This will put it to 99. Alright, put our skill to 81. Quite nice. A lot of ammunition still left to be used. We don't have a lot of room here, do we? No, no room really at all. So let's check our filing cabinets. Do we got any room in here anywhere? Got some room here, so we'll put our ammunition here. Put all that there. And that there, and we'll grab some ammo. From here, it's easier to grab a small amount than it is to store a large amount. Transfer. And let's actually grab 3 more of these. Let's get our revolver out. Walk here so we can actually see something. Oh no, we'll go through what's clear. Reload, we'll drop some on the ground. There we go. Nice. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's grab a whetstone. We got some knives here to touch up. Grab 2 just in case. I don't want to come back and pick another. Oh, I guess we left one on us 100%. It doesn't really matter then, I guess, but we'll clean these up. Because I don't want my knives to get ruined. That would be the last thing I want to happen. So we got a whetstone. We're actually getting 5% improvement, which is great. We get 1 more improvement on here. That'll put it to 96. And past that point, it's not efficient to use the whetstone anymore. You want to always use it to where it's sharpened condition improvement. You're always getting, you know, it doesn't fill it up. You know, you're always getting the max here. Because if this goes down, say you get to 99% and you get sharpened again to get 100, you're only getting 1%. It's not worth it. You're using way more whetstone than you're using on the than you're actually gaining on the knife condition. Because basically, what you're doing is you're trading the condition on the knife for the condition on the whetstone. So basically, that's all you're doing. You're transferring the bad condition onto the whetstone, transferring the good condition of the whetstone onto the hunting knife. You're trading it, basically. And essentially, that's how it works. So like this, perfect. But if this was any lower than 5, you wouldn't want it. Now, our sharpening skill is 100. Because we do it so much. I think 100 might be the max. I think so. So those 2 are sharpened up. Don't need them anymore. And yeah, I think 5% improvement with a knife or a hatchet is the best you can really get. Meaning every whetstone is basically 1 full knife or 1 full hatchet. As long as you don't accidentally waste any of the condition of it, you should be alright. So that puts us to 83. 5% puts us to 88. So we can get another couple repairs. So that's nice. That'll help out quite a bit in most circumstances. We'll get all of our knives sharpened up. We'll get our hatchet sharpened up. We'll get them all put away somewhere we want them. Then we do that. It'll put us 98, which is fine. And then what else should we do? Well, it'll be nighttime, so bedtime will be something we need to worry about. We need to go to sleep soon. 21% is going to take a long time to sharpen. But it'll be nighttime by the time we're done here. Or close to it. Enough to where we're going to go to bed. In the morning, it'll kind of depend. We might go fishing. We haven't fished at all here at Mystery Lake, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we have. Because I was going to fish, but never got around to it. We ended up leaving Mystery Lake before I actually got to that point. Because I was always going to make my fire line, but then one thing after another happened. Cabin fever risk. Ooh. Ew, never mind. Outside sharpening. Here we come. Thank you, no thank you on cabin fever. Yeah, it does sound like we're going to be doing some fishing tomorrow then. Alright, let's crouch here. Let's do the sharpening out here. Sharpen, sharpen. Yeah, this knife will take a while. It's going to pretty much use the rest of our whetstone here. and part of our next one, and then we'll finish that whetstone off on our hatchet. Our hatchet's really low. I think it's like
Tongue feels like
14%.
sandpaper.
Oh, you're fine, Will. Yeah, plenty of condition to lose here. You're not smelly, so no wolves or bears will be coming after you. And I wouldn't recommend doing this regardless if you're smelly, if there was an aurora, but there's not. Should be alright. Alright, well, that whetstone... sorry, guys. That whetstone has been used up. So we'll finish sharpening the knife this next one, and then we'll use the rest of the whetstone on our hatchet. I don't know if we'll get that done all entirely tonight. We might. Depends. If Aurora strikes, we're going to stop immediately and head back inside, because there's no reason to risk that
So night
at all. No reason. We get a few more sharpens. But yeah, but I think 5% on a tool, such as a hatchet or a knife, is the best you can hope for with a whetstone. I don't think you can get up past 5 like you can with the guns. Not effective anymore to clean that, or sharpen, I guess I should say. And yeah, now it's our hatchet, which is going to take a long time. We're going to have to pretty much use this entire whetstone on the hatchet, but it should work out pretty good. 5% each time. Should work out to where our hatchet's pretty much maxed out. A couple sharpens probably short of perfection when our whetstone goes out, but we're not gonna crack another whetstone open for nothing. You know, we're not gonna grab another one and start using on it for just a little bit of percentage, because this hatchet's not one we're gonna stick with for a long time. We're just getting some sharpenings on it so it lasts longer, and so that we kind of have one. We have some more in storage somewhere in the camp office. I think I seen one when we were putting our ammo away, so it's not like we're gonna run out. I mostly have this one here for using it, just kind of like grunt work, like breaking down boxes, making firewood, that kind of stuff, which is kind of what you use a hatchet for. But there are certain circumstances where they're handy. I also use this one for predators too, because it gets them off you quicker, like wolves. It's getting pretty dark out, but should be alright to keep going a little bit longer. As long as there's no aurora, we should be alright. And we need to waste the time anyway. And cabin fever is a thing, so we don't want to get that. So the more time we spend outside, the better off we're going to be. But yeah. Get these sharpened up. And then we will need to do some fishing. We need to get some food cooked up. Might actually do that tomorrow. Not sure. Because we do need to do some good old-fashioned fishing at some point. I want to get my fishing maxed out before we head to Bleak Inlet. Okay, that's like our 94%. Nice. About perfect. But yeah, Bleak Inlet's like our next main destination. Once we're done with Bleak Inlet, I'm pretty much set. We can go where we want. I'll probably bounce over back to Mystery, and then I'll most likely bounce back over to Timberwolf Mountain, back at the old Mountaineer's Hut, and that's probably where we'll live out the rest of our days for this run. Because we are currently, if I take a look here, we're currently on day 155 out of 365 days that we are trying to survive, so heading back to the Mountaineer's Hut. It's definitely something we're going to be doing probably. I'd say 99% chance we will, unless something terrible happens and we die or something like that, you know. Hopefully not. I'm just making sure I have enough water for the night. We'll eat some candy bars here, drink some water, and we can head to bed. Just a couple more. But yeah, it's going pretty good. We are making good progress on the days on our run. And I just want to get my fishing maxed out, and then we're pretty much set to move some stuff over to the dam, to the ravine, and then head over to Bleak Inlet. So that'll be nice. I'm going to drink some water here. Now, I'm debating when it comes to going to Bleak Inlet, if I want to move all my heavy stuff over to the cave in Muskeg, because there's no ropes to climb there. That's a tough one, because no ropes to climb. Oh man, that would be so nice not have to deal with the ravine, because I have to go through the ravine at least once. I'll go sleep here while I'm talking, rambling on. I have to go through the ravine the first time, because I have to get up to the tower and access the code to get into the actual place where you make the ammunition, the cannery or whatnot. So you have to go there the first time. It's the only way to get to the building, the tower, to get the code. But when it comes to like all my dusting sulfurs and stump removers, they're all really heavy, and there's, you know, the ravine rope to climb, and I don't feel like climbing it with those. So what I might do is I might take those over to the muskeg entrance cave, because there's a cave that leads into Bleak Inlet from the muskeg. And if I take my stuff there, there's no ropes, a lot longer walk, but no ropes that I have to climb up and down repeatedly, which would be so nice. And I think it's actually, yeah, it's way closer to the cannery than the other place. Yeah, that's exactly, I think, what I'm going to do.
Food.
Of course there's a blizzard. Why wouldn't there be? Of course there is. Can we build a fire on the porch here, by the way? We can on the Mountaineer's hut. Kinda. Not here, huh? Has to be on some snow. Unfortunate.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Well, let's get some food, and we're gonna head inside and do some cooking. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, though. When it comes to going to Bleak Inlet, I'm gonna take all my gear,
I'm not gonna be able to
get it
carry
over to
this
that
load for
cave,
much
and then
longer.
we'll actually head into Bleak Inlet through the ravine, go very light, take only what I need, and then when I come... Okay, so I'd go through the ravine, take all my stuff first, and put it to the cave there. In the cave, right next to the entrance, going into Bleak Inlet, and so basically I could just step in the cave from Bleak Inlet, grab my stuff, head back in, and that way I'd go through the ravine, get to Bleak Inlet, get the code, get whatever loot's there, go down, get to the cannery, get it open, or whatnot, unlocked, because I think you only have to be there once during Aurora to get it unlocked and open, and then once we've done that, then we can head over to the cave while in Bleak Inlet, grab our gear, not have to climb any ropes, and it's not too far of a journey from the cannery over to that cave, because I've actually went there a couple times to that cave. It's a nice cave, it's not hard to find, very easy to find, both in the muskeg and in the Bleak Inlet. The only time it would ever have trouble would be in blizzard, like we have the weather now, or in fog, so it's probably what I'll do. Let me start a fire here. I will use some accelerant, I don't care. We have so much of it, I might as well. Fast fires are always inconvenient.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it did. Turned out really well. Now, some cooking we shall do. Aw, fire went out. Whatever, did I not put the cedar in there? I didn't put cedar in there. No, I didn't put cedar in there. You got to be kidding me. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Well, we are stuck in here for the next time being. I guess it's a good thing we got a lot of food to cook. I know. No, it's not, because we can't pass time to cook. Oh boy, this is not good at all. Let's drop this food. We don't need it. We need to get things sorted. That's what we need to do, so we actually have some carry weight on us. And it's fine to drop it in here. Don't matter if it's ruined. We can use it whenever. We got some more stuff to store in here. Fish hooks. We got that to store. That to store. That to get rid of. And that to store. Let's store these. Alright. Store that.
Mouth so
Some clothing to
dry.
drop. Oh boy. That. Just got so much stuff to store. Keep the 5 bandages. We got a book to read, which is nice.
You could eat a horse.
You could. You definitely could. And there's a lot of things you could do. Whether or not you should do them is a different story altogether, Will. We can drop these, we can drop those, we can drop that, we can drop this, and that's all in our pack. Food, fine. Tools, moderately, not okay. Got a few things we need to get rid of. So, over here. Okay, those are getting rid of Marine flares in there. Lines in there. Drop my rifle.
I need to drop something.
There. Did we ever read this? I don't think I read this, actually. I'll read it real quick. Beansy and I came up this way in the summers when we were knock-kneed, goofy kids. We fished and played with swords made out of sticks, wove leaky baskets from the reeds. You could row across the lake, those little cabins at the far end where the tourists came and fished, hunted deer, and had their parties. We stood behind the counter and watched Dad welcome them, looked at the guest book, and read the names. When the summer was nearing its end and the cattails turned to fluff, we blew our wishes to the sky, always to come back. Always. Contributed by backer number 4675. I actually never read that note during this playthrough. Of course, I've read it myself, because, I mean, probably everyone has, most likely. Camp office is a pretty basic, spot. I mean, it's really nice. It's one of the best spots in the game, but it's still pretty basic, starting area kind of. Mystery Lake's still considered kind of like a starting area. What do we got in here? We got our casings. We dropped off our casings. Yeah, I believe because we have our casings in there. We dropped them off. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else we can do. We got the blizzard. We got cabin fever on the rise. And we just want to be careful we don't run into too many things. Yeah. We got the blizzard though, and I didn't want to wait that out. But with cabin fever, I'm probably going to have to stand outside and kind of let things blow over. And I don't want to bore you guys with that. And we are out of time anyway for this episode. So if you guys did like the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, let me check out some other content if it is interesting to you, because you might find something you like to enjoy watching, and it helps the channel out immensely. And once again, guys, I do appreciate the support you guys show me in the channel. It does mean a lot to me. It really, really does. It means so much to me. You guys are so awesome. We're so close to hitting 200 subscribers. It's unbelievable. I never thought that I'd ever make it this far, especially this quickly. You guys are just so awesome. Awesome. You guys are awesome. So awesome. Like, I can just keep saying it. You guys are really cool. But I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. And I hope you guys are doing well, because you guys do mean a lot to me. You guys are awesome. So, see you guys in the next one.